did everybody go?
Yes? Where are Lambert and Eskil?
Upstairs. Lambert's in the library, and Eskil's taking Triss to her room.
I have the ingredients.
I have all the ingredients.
Good. Now rest, and prepare the potion according to the formula.
We'll speak later.
Alright, cool. Alright, so let's try to brew this. Sorry, my game crashed. There we go. Left click on the vial to create potions. Where is the vial? Oh. Select the formula to add ingredients to the vial automatically. Then left-click Mix at the bottom right side of the screen. Left-click the hourglass to brew the potion while meditating. Potion for Triss. Yep, mix. Awesome. Great. Cool. Alright. Cool. Great. Vizima.
Yes?
Nothing.
We'll speak later.
I was hoping I could just, like, open doors with my body. Alright, so Triss's room was upstairs. I also want to talk to Eskil and Lambert again if I see them. Wait. Something flashed green. There's Lambert.
What is it, Wolf?
Any thoughts on the attackers?
Amateurs. If not for the mage and the frightener, we'd have beaten them blindfolded.
But they had a mage and a frightener. They robbed us and killed Leo.
True, but we'll find them.
Leo said he almost defeated you.
We were sparring when that storm arrived. My medallion jerked so hard I almost fell. The boy saw an opening. He certainly had potential. Then Marigold appeared, shaking, delirious. She insisted we chase the wild hunt. Vizima agreed. He always had a soft spot for her.
You dislike Triss?
She's too pretentious for my taste.
Can you tell me about the fighting styles Witchers use?
The art of combat involves 3 traditional sword-fighting styles, plus a few variations designed for combating monsters.
Start with the basic styles.
Kaer Morhen is the wolf school. Old Vizima always made sure we trained more as warriors than mages, though we also learned the signs. Witches employ 3 fighting styles. There's Aden Enye, the fiery dancer, which we call the fast style. The Viruleden Nefde Fendletiv, the group style. And the Temerian Devil, the strong style. Which style do you want to hear about?
Give me all of them, actually.
The fiery dancer sounds interesting.
The legendary elven swordsman and poet Eskil created it, basing the system of steps and cuts on his observations of wildcats, especially the ocelots that elven rulers used as palace guards. The fiery dancer favors speed and agility over strength of blows. Opponents simply don't have the time to strike back. The ideal swordsman is a flame that cannot be hurt and inflicts wounds each time it is touched. Eskil himself wrote that. The style is popular among the elven aristocracy. Which style do you want to hear about?
Tell me about the Viruleden style.
Literally translated, it is the Nine-Sun sword style. The swordsmen of Viruledo developed it as a method for tackling several opponents through complex slashing sequences. They say masters of this style can fight 9 opponents simultaneously. Which style do you want to hear about?
Temerian Devil sounds familiar.
Sounds poetic, but there's little or no philosophy involved. Devised by Temerian Landsknechts, simple men. It's best against heavy armored opponents. Which style do you want to hear about?
Nope, that's it.
I think I've heard enough.
All right.
Can you tell me about
The art of combat.
I wouldn't mind hearing about monster fighting techniques.
You noticed we carried 2 swords? That's because some monsters are immune to steel. A normal sword won't cut them.
For instance?
Werewolves, vampires, genies, and other magical beasts. The techniques for fighting with a silver sword derive from traditional swordsmanship, but there are a few essential differences. No parries and ripostes, mainly steps, evasive moves, spins, and other acrobatics.
I'll be in trouble if I don't get my memory back.
You'll be all right, Wolf. Your body will recall all it needs to. Certain things you never forget. Trust your intuition when choosing your fighting style. The Devil's best against Kikimors, Graviers, and Fledders. The Fiery Dancer is absolutely superb against Barghests and Ghouls. And the Veriledon? Anything that attacks in groups, but initially limited to drowners.
Thanks, Lambert.
No problem, Wolf.
Can you tell me about the fight?
The Articon...
I wouldn't mind hearing.
You know,
For instance?
well,
I've heard enough. Thanks.
any other questions?
We'll speak.
Cool. Okay, so... Now, where is... Eskil? Eskil's probably in Triss's room, since that's where he said he was going. But I gotta check around anyway, right? Probably just water drop. Definitely saw something shiny there. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, there's Eskil. Great.
How can I help?
You
We'll
can't.
talk later.
You can't help me, actually. Why is this crate still highlighted? The fuck? Oh, how did I miss that? I keep hearing burbs. This is the crate that I couldn't loot. $36 orens to my name. Alright, stairs to Triss's room. Let's find him. Sorry, Eskil. Why are there so many damn burbs? There she is.
Oh.
Double click on the healing potion to give it to Triss. Win favors of other characters by giving them gifts. Ah! I've lost it. Oh, quest item. Right there.
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
I suppose we have some time.
I suppose we have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... the powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present.
I mean, if you want to...
I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive
If
me.
you want to fuck, it's not your fault.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
Oh,
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
Are we gonna
I
fuck?
missed you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us.
That was fast.
Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
As always?
You don't remember anything?
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
But I
Poor
had sex.
Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
No matter. I have something I'd like to teach you.
Sorry. I wish I could remember why that's important to me.
Geralt, can we go?
Can you restore my memory?
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible, but speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, can we go?
No, because I want to go.
I need to do something. I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
I would like to meditate, and I would like to talk to everybody one more time now that Triss is up. And by everybody, I mean Eskil and Lambert. Eskil, wait!
Have you spoken to Lambert about combat?
This is new.
Yes.
He's quick to use his sword, and has quite a bit to say about it. But that's not always the best tactic. Let me show you some hand-to-hand techniques.
Yeah! I like that. If anyone raises a hand against me, I'll cut it off. Alright. Yellow base indicates characters you can fist fight. Left click to attack them, right click and hold to block your opponent's punches. Eskil.
Die!
Oof. Ow. Oof.
You'll regret that.
Just beat the shit out of Eskil. Woo!
Not bad. You seem to be in good shape.
Eskil, you know I need practice.
Alright. Talk to Triss. And go to Leo's funeral, fist fight, and Baragor's secret. Alright, where's Lambert? Did Lambert walk away during all that? Where did Lambert go? Eskil's coming in here. Alright. I kind of thought they were heading to the funeral, but I don't feel as much like that's the case.
What is it, Wolf?
Nope, okay.
We'll speak later.
Cool, just making sure I got everything, because I feel like this prologue may be done. Weird. Alright, back to Triss, I guess. Ah, I'm stuck on a door. Right, where's Triss? Triss, there you are.
Geralt, can we go?
Yep, we shouldn't keep
We
this.
shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting.
Come on then.
He didn't even close his eyes?
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then
climate.
I'll head east, to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South, to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago you removed a curse from his daughter. You might happen on the bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt.
I guess Vesemir is heading north?
I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
Well, there's like 2 more games after this, so I don't think I'm going to die.
See you, Triss.
The bandits succeeded in stealing secrets which the Witchers have been guarding for centuries. Their leader, a Zaracanian mage, proved too powerful for even Triss Marigold. The Witchers set out in search of the stolen secrets, classically to the 4 corners of the world. Geralt of Rivia went south to Vizima. Alright. That's the prologue done. Got some technical difficulties, but that's okay. Oh, there you go. Why didn't you do that the first time? Good job. Proud of you.
Caroline, I'm tired.
It's not far now. We'll be there soon.
I'm cold.
We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline. What are those dogs doing?
Dogs?
They're eating a corpse, child.
Alvin, do exactly as I say. This is important. Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
They're evil dogs.
Run!
Oh, God!
I'll shut the gate, quickly! The beast! The beast is attacking! Sound the alarm!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Not Caroline.
Geralt! Melatelli must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her! Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly.
You people are monsters! Stand aside! I'll save her myself!
Stop. Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
Oh, I know this. The fast dial is best for them.
What was that?
Who are you?
Magic, surely.
The beast! Geralt, look!
The time of the sword and axe approaches. The time of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Tedirit, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of hen Icaer, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
Who are you?
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him. He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Who?
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the Beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him.
She's got a snake on her arm!
No more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Yeah,
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious. Muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
What's your snake's name?
I may stay longer than I planned.
I want to...
Why the interest in Salamandra?
They killed someone I was fond of, and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
Do we know each other?
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Lebioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
We'll speak later.
What happened to the fucking, Oh. Witcher secrets. Alright, I was lucky enough to track down a man who wears a salamander-shaped brooch in the settlement outside Vizima. The locals may know something about the organization. I must win their trust if I can learn where to find the members of Salamandra. I should talk to the most prominent people in the community. As a leader of the local community, the Reverend may know something more about the salamander brooch. I should speak to him as soon as possible. When the beast attacked, the boy was terrified. He went into a magical trance and uttered a prophecy. It seems the outskirts have mysteries of their own. To fathom them, apparently I should see the Reverend. So it looks like the Reverend is who I need to be talking to. Soon after I arrived in the outskirts, I met Shani, an acquaintance from a long time ago, in quite dramatic circumstances. Shani is completely devoted to medicine, her passion, and she had plenty to do in the outskirts, so there was no time for small talk. I get the impression that this sensible, intelligent girl likes me a lot. Triss Marigold is my friend. She saw me die, and my return to the world of the living surprised her. Triss is a sorceress, one of the most influential and talented of her kind. She has numerous powerful friends, and she knows the Kaer Morhen Witchers. She's one of the few people who know the way to the fortress. I have a feeling Triss likes me a lot. Oh, there's a little heart. Is that... to see card. Ooh. No one else's card. Alright. After Leo's funeral, the sorceress teleported to Vizima. She decided that her extensive contacts... to use her extensive contacts and search for information on Salamandra. Triss promised to find me as soon as I arrive in Vizima. Temeria's population is not exclusively human. It includes dwarves, elves, gnomes, and dryads. After the devastating war with Nilfgaard, many areas are haunted by monsters, which have hitherto not constituted a serious threat, while the realm's roads are made unsafe by outlaws and common bandits. As a result, the Witcher profession is once again in demand. The people continue to treat Witchers with caution and disdain, often calling them mutants and freaks. The King of Temeria has silver lilies on a black background as its emblem. This powerful country has gained ever more influence in recent years under the wise rule of King Foltest. Across the Pontar River, the kingdom borders Redania. To the south and the east it is hemmed in by mountain ranges, including the Mahakim, the mainstay of dwarves and gnomes, past which lies the lands of Lyria and Adrian. The capital of Temeria is Vizima, lying on the shore of Lake Vizima. The second largest city is Maribor. Temeria mints its own coin, the Orin. The most widespread religion are the cult of Melitelli and the belief in the eternal fire. Oh, Melitelli is a god. That's okay. And a belief in the eternal fire. Temeria is home to the headquarters and many commanderies of the Order of the Flaming Rose. Like any large city, Vizima also has its outskirts. Near the city wall stands the houses of townspeople who could not afford to live in the city or could not stand the stench of its gutters. A little further out, among fields and meadows, peasants have their thatched-roofed homes. Unfortunately, the hard times have left their mark on the outskirts. Many houses are vacant, their owners killed in the war, slain by monsters, or taken by the plague which ravages the area. Cat. The special grants vision in total darkness. Potions made by mixing ingredients and providing a total of 1 measure of rebus and 2 measures of quebrith. Strong alcohol must be used as a base. Cat is said to have been the first potion created specifically for Witchers. The concoction allows Witchers to pursue monsters into their lairs, including dark caves, ruins, and crypts, because it augments vision to pick up additional wavelengths of light. To prevent blinding, the imbiber's pupils automatically narrow when in bright light. This is possibly the potion most commonly used by Witchers. Celadine, common plant with medicinal properties. Oh, Catriona. A disease which quickly spread through all the northern countries after the war with Nilfgaard. Those who suffer from Catriona die a terrible death. Their convulsions become stronger each day. They vomit blood and mucus and have bloody diarrhea. After a fortnight or so, they die in agony. The old elven prophecy about the end of the world. The wolf's blizzard approaches the time of the sword and axe, the time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain. Ted, I just heard his name said, Dayred, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with a new sun. He said that already. Dwarves are shorter than humans, but tougher and more muscular. Male dwarves wear long beards. They are usually gruff but can be merry. They are renowned for their stubbornness, considered excellent craftsmen and warriors. Many have earned grudging acceptance in human society. Still, it's not uncommon for young dwarves to join the Skoya Tail rebels to fight for moral rights for non-humans and an end to persecution. Alright, cool. That should be everything. Alright. So let's start looting. I need to find, like, a shop or something. Take your orans. Locked, okay. I should be speaking to everybody who has a name. That's always the rule. If somebody has a name...
A notice board. Maybe I can find some witcher's work.
Left-click the notice board and drag any available notices to your inventory. Right-click on the notice icon to read and unlock new quests. I need the blood of at least 3 ghouls. We'll pay handsomely. Kalkstein Alchemist. The ghoul entry in the bestiary is required to complete this contract. The Church of the Eternal Fire seeks individuals capable of dealing with the drowners at the riverbank. Payment is contingent on supplying proof of killing 3 of the beasts. Bring their brains. Inquire with the Reverend. Drowner entry in the bestiary is required to complete this contract. Brave men urgently needed. Whoever brings me 10 Barghest skulls will receive 100 orans. Abigail, Herbalist. Book of the Swallow. White Gull, hallucinogen, and high quality. White Gull, Swallow increases vitality regeneration. Cat enables night vision. Blizzard increases reflexes in combat. Necrophage oil. Blade coating increases damage caused to necrophages. Notes containing the formula made for a potion made using the Frightener's Eye. This potion grants 1 bronze talent when consumed. It is hereby declared that the man known as the Professor is guilty of numerous crimes against the Crown, including but not limited to murder, assault, defying city guards and officials, and other wrongs against the kingdom's subjects. Whosoever provides him shelter will be deemed guilty of aiding and abetting him in his crimes. It is thus the duty of the subject of the crown to assist the effort to seize this man. A reward of 1,000 orans is hereby offered to anyone who assists in bringing this man to justice, dead or alive. On behalf of His Majesty King Foltest, Vincent Mays, Captain of the City Guard.